Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a full, well, I'm not going to call it a full face first impression. I'm going to call it a mostly full face first impression. I'm not going to be using my foundation new or concealer, mainly because I have somewhere to go today, and the last thing I want to do is have one of these situations happen again. Oh my god. We're going to just try out mostly new things. I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on things, and we're just gonna go through trying out the rest of the face. So I've got eyeshadow palette, I've got some face products, I've got new lip products, I've got what's the other things called? Eyelashes. I'm just ready to go. Before we do, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do it. Just click the button. If you haven't clicked it, click it. It doesn't hurt you. It helps me. Also, you guys can follow me on all my other social media stuff. Everything is RawBeautyKristi. So Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, mostly Instagram stories, Twitter. You guys know, just follow them all. I feel like I can't even speak today. I haven't filmed in a while. I am not good at this. And without further ado, let's get into trying some new makeup. I think before we get started on any of the makeup, I'm gonna go do my eyelid primer and my brows off camera, just so that they're done. I usually do those first anyway, and then we're gonna move on immediately to eyeshadow. BRB. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Don't pick your zit. Don't do it. It looked just fine. Why did I do that? Why do I ever do it? It looks fine. Everything's going well. And I'm like, you could stand to look a little redder and grosser and bigger and worse. Just don't pick your zits, kids. I don't know why I do it. I know it's never gonna turn out good. Self-sabotage, man. Self-sabotage. That's just kinda... That'll work for now. By the way, my hair is wet. It's not just like super greasy or thin. Well, it's thin. I don't wanna talk about that. You guys, I found a gray hair, and I'm not talking maybe a little, no, I'm talking like grew out of my head, was 4 inches long, white. What? I am not that old. It honestly, it like sent me into a little bit of a tailspin. I was like, this can't be real. How is this real? So I received in the mail the new Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette. And it says here, the Rose Gold palette is coming back in a completely remastered version. Inspired by Huda's groundbreaking first edition, blah, 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 blah. Smoother textures, more intensely pigmented shadows. The remastered palette features redesigned shades, softer color harmony, and the most insane metal fondant for your lids. Fondant? So there's 18 shadows in 4 ready-to-layer textures, 8 buttery mattes, 8 melted metals, and 1 wet and dry jet black, and 1 highlighting pressed pearl. So I never tried the original rose gold palette for like no reason other than I just didn't. I've tried the Desert Dusk palette, which I like. I like the Desert Dusk palette a lot. I think it's actually a really nice palette. So I don't know if this is going to be similar formula to that, if this is completely different. I don't know. But I thought from what I have heard, I feel like the original Rose Gold palette did really well with reviews. Like people really liked it. Maybe I'm wrong there because I said that once on my YouTube channel and people were like, what are you talking about? Nobody liked that palette. And I feel like I've heard nothing but good things about it. So I guess what's different in this one is it's reformulated to be just better in general, which we'll see. It has a mirror this time, which I guess the last one did not have a mirror. Generally, I think that the palette looks really pretty. This is kind of the tones I was looking to go for anyway. I think I'm gonna stick to more of the pink stuff today. I'm not gonna go for like a warm brown. I think I'm gonna start with Demure and then just kind of build it up to these. And then this one here, rose gold at the top. It can't do justice to when it's on camera, but in person, it's like a peachy gold shift to like a really beautiful pink. So we'll see. I've never tried any of these before. I do like the Desert Dusk formula, but I've heard mixed reviews. Some people are like in love with it and some people absolutely hate it. I think I'm one of the people that are kind of in love with it, but it does take some building up to get like your pigmentation. So I'm gonna dip into the shade Demure. Really soft formula so far. My eyelids are primed with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I know that they reformulated this, like they removed the palette and they were like, okay, bye, say goodbye to rose gold. And everyone was like, why the fuck are you doing this? We love this palette. And then they didn't mention that they were gonna reformulate it and remaster it. And so a lot of people like went out and like bought the palette because they were like, okay, well, I really wanted this. And then they brought it back without warning. And so I think a lot of people are irritated because they're like, well, if we would have known you were like remastering it, we wouldn't have like went out and bought it so quickly because you were like, you didn't tell us that it was going to be coming back basically, which I can understand. So far, blending really nicely. It's just going on really effortlessly. I haven't done a pink eye look in a while. I kind of want my whole face to be like pink toned today, so That's what we're shooting for. I think I'm gonna go with that same brush and dip into a little bit of the shade Doll Face here. This is the Smith 232, by the way. Yeah, this palette feels so far very reminiscent of Desert Dusk. Like, the shadows seem to be performing very similarly. Although I think some people were complaining about Desert Dusk, like, not really sticking. I didn't really notice that issue, but I do feel like you absolutely have to build it up to get, like, a lot of pigmentation. Because I didn't feel like when I dipped into it, it was, like, immediately so pigmented. Like, you can see the shades that I'm using are, like, very vibrant, but on my eyes, they definitely come off softer. All right, so I'm gonna go with my Smith 230 brush, and then I'm gonna take the color Risque, which is this guy here. I don't feel like these are colors that you couldn't find anywhere else, but I don't think that these are performing poorly at all. I think they're just like a good eyeshadow. I think I saw Huda say like, these will be the best eyeshadows you'll ever use, and it's like, I feel like so many eyeshadows nowadays are good that to make that claim is like, bro, this has got to be like the best shit I've ever used in my life. And it's like, it's a fine eyeshadow, but it's not like, I don't know, I'm not like shitting my pants over it, but it's good. It's got to be rough for brands in like 2018, because I feel like if an eyeshadow palette like this released in 2015, the whole world, and I think this probably did like around 2016 or something like that, I feel like the whole world was like, yes, oh my god, because they hadn't seen stuff like this before. But now so many brands are coming out with so many amazing products left, right, and center that you have to be truly the best in the world. And I don't know how these brands do it. I mean, god, the competition that's out there with like eyeshadows and to be like the actual best, it's got to be pretty intense, because I can't even imagine. Like, people are hard to impress nowadays. I don't know, I just feel like an eyeshadow like this a few years ago would have been put on this huge pedestal, and now people are like, But is it the actual most pigmented, most amazing thing in the world? We'll see. So far, it's working well, though. You want to take a little bit of the black shade? Ooh, this might be a mistake. I don't know. Black truffle down here, which are like literally one of my favorite tasting foods in the world. I'm gonna go with a little bit of henna as well. I'm gonna clean up this area down here, so if it doesn't look perfect, well, that's because it's not. I'm gonna take a Smith 302 brush, and I'm gonna dip into rose gold. I'm gonna see if this works without any like Fix Plus or anything. We'll see. It's a very soft shadow, but it doesn't look like it's picking much up without wetting my brush. We'll see. Let's try it with my finger. Let me try wetting my brush. What the fuck? I feel like anything is working with this shadow. Okay, there we go. I just dipped into the pink diamond shade a little bit with my brush, and it just starts kind of flaking off. So it's a very, very soft, very softly pressed. Ooh, it's just flaking everywhere. Because when you read this little pamphlet, this is what it says. Newly formulated metallic shadows are so blinding, which make it every Instagrammer's dream come true. The creamy molten formula allows you to apply it easily with a brush or your finger as a final touch for a more amplified finish. I mean, it's like pretty, but it's not like a Tarte chrome paint, which are like so beautiful. Maybe it's just the shade. I mean, it's pretty. I just don't feel like it's like making me want to like die or anything. Not that eyeshadow should make you want to die, but you know, sometimes it does. Patting a little bit of doll face over the edges just to kind of blend it in. I mean, it's pretty. That's a pretty eyeshadow look. Easily done as well. But yeah, like when I'm applying that with my finger, I'm not like, I'm just kind of like, oh, So used to doing like a cut crease lately that I feel like this is missing something, but it can't just specifically only do cut creases. I mean, for crying out loud. I'm gonna try some new lashes today. These are from, they say Eldora Lashes on them, but they came in, I think like a lashaholic lashes box, which I thought was kind of weird, but these say Eldora Lashes on them. I don't know what that's all about. These are the ones I want to try today. This is the style something. Where does it say the style? It doesn't. Where is it? Oh, M115. So I'm going to apply these and I'll let you know what I think about them. They look really pretty in the package though. Like what's weird is, okay, so I go through these little phases. It's like literally day by day. I like wake up and I'm like, what is my mood today? For the last 2 days, it's been don't wear lashes, just wear mascara. No eyeshadow, nothing. And then today it's like, I want a full pink face. I want big corner lashes. Like, I don't know, man. I have like multiple personalities when it comes to makeup. I just threw some liner on. This is the Makeup Forever Aqua XL. All right, so I'm gonna pop these lashes on real quick. I'll let you know how they were to apply, and then they come with adhesive. Maybe I'll try the adhesive that they come with. This is probably a mistake. Okay, so I'm gonna pop these on. I'm gonna use the little lash adhesive that comes with it just to see how it works, and then I'll let you know in about 1 second. Okay, bye. So lashes are on, and I did my foundation as well. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. I know you're shocked right now. But I like the lashes. I don't love the lash glue. I feel like it was a little hard to apply, and where my duo glue would have been just like a one-time on, like this one's not directly next to my lash line and neither is this. It's just like there's like a little bit of a gap. I kind of struggled with it. I just found like the glue did not want to fully stick and dry down. It kind of reminds me almost exactly of the House of Lashes glue. So if you like that, then you might like this, but it's just not my favorite. Lashes are pretty though. I think they're nice, and that's that. So I'm going to apply some powder on my under eyes just to set the powder fully. This is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this. I love it because it has a little H, like where you get the powder out. So I'm going to just kind of get some of the powder out. I've literally heard that this is like the most incredible powder that's available. What makes it so amazing? Well, we're about to find out. I'm gonna set areas that I don't want to come off. Well, I don't want any of it to come off, but I mean, yeah, it's powder. I don't know. I haven't like tested it out, but so far it seems like very, just like a good translucent powder. So I don't know. So far so good. I do love Hourglass products, but yeah, that's good. Hourglass also sent over some of the Ambient lighting bronzers. They watched my video actually and sent these over because they were like, well, we heard you wanted to try them. And I'm like, thank you so much. Like literally, thank you so much. So this is the shade Nude Bronze Light. Ooh, I love Hourglass packaging. That one doesn't look so bronze as it does like a cool tone. This one is, oh, this one's more bronze. This one is Luminous Bronze Light. So I think I'm gonna try this one first. I'm gonna go in with this brush, which is the Sigma Small Duo Fiber Brush. Maybe this was just the wrong brush choice. I don't think it's bad actually. I always see Alana Davison use a duo fiber brush like this to apply her bronzer and stuff. And so it always intrigued me. I don't think this is bad at all. The color is it's very warm and I don't feel like it's too luminous or anything. It definitely does have like some luminizer in it. I can see that, like you see that shimmer right there? That's from this, but I actually don't think that looks bad at all. I think I'm gonna try this one as well. This is the Nude Bronze Light. This is the one that looks a lot more cool tone. Maybe I'll try to like contour a little bit with that. I feel like those look pretty diffused. I might have brought it down a little too low, but I actually think that looks really pretty. My under eye over here looks pretty bad. I don't know if that's like the powder or what. I'm gonna need to try that again for sure. I'm gonna take what's left over on the brush and run it under there because I don't want like a super pink lower lash line. So this isn't super brand new or anything, but I've been wanting to try this. I was gonna do a full video on the collection and then like I just can't. I just haven't gotten to the point where I'm doing it. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna use some of the products in this video. And this is the Smashbox and Vlada collection. Honestly, the inside stuff is so beautiful. Like, look, it was sent with like a bunch of flowers in here and the products like kind of floating inside. Oh, so beautiful. Look at that, it drips. How cool is that? All right, so I'm gonna go in with highlighter. There are 3 different highlighters in here. Let's see what we've got. Look at that packaging. That is so beautiful. Oh my God, that is stunning. This is the shade Rosemantic, I think, but the back just looks like that. But I think I've seen them doing that a lot lately, and I wonder if that's because like people are selling their PR or something, so they're trying to make these like non-sellable. I don't know. Oh, wow. This one again is Prismatic Petal. Look, oh, this is a different top. Oh, look at that. Wow, that's so beautiful. Gilded Rose. Oh, okay, this one has this front. Gilded Rose. Oh. Ooh, I want to do all 3. Okay, I'm going to use Gilded Rose first. I'm going to use my favorite highlighter brush. This is the BH140. Okay, that's pretty. It's not like blinding, but it does give like a soft sheen. You can see. I'm gonna use the other ones as like blushes. Oh, that is really pretty actually. Look at that. Ooh, I like the finish on that. It's very, very soft. Not overly sheeny. Sometimes things can look like super fake. I wouldn't say this has that texture at all. Freaking broke out down here, goddamn. I definitely don't like this packaging as much on this one. Given how beautiful this is on the inside, I just feel like that's, I don't know. I'm gonna use a different brush with this one. Oh, this is so pretty, oh my God. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, it has like the most beautiful rosy shift to it. Oh. Ooh, it's dark. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. What can I do? Oh no. See how it's like darkened my cheek? I have to do it on the other side now, but it's a good thing I'm going out in public. Fuck. Okay, that's dark. I would say this is best suited for like a medium to deep skin tone. Still pretty. Just a little bit. Those are beautiful though. These are the Always On liquid lipsticks, and these are like metallic. I don't know if they're all metallic, but I don't love a metallic liquid lipstick. So I just think that my lip size just really doesn't suit metallic liquid lips. Like I just don't feel like they're, oh, Shimmer Petal Metal Drops. They're like, they separate out. Look at that. I think these are like lip toppers. Vlada loves using the Shimmer Potion as a highlighter or as a lip cheek topper that gives you an extreme metallic finish. Stunning buildable shimmer. Oh. So this one is the shade Gold Glitz. Wow, look how they separate out. Look at that. And this one is the shade Rose Glitz. That's interesting. I don't know if any of these lipsticks are striking my fancy. Maybe this one. This is the shade In Bloom. Yeah, it's just like not something I would wear. I just don't like it. I just don't like metallic liquid lipsticks. It's not that the formula is bad or anything. If you like them, you do you. I just don't like it on me. Like I bought a few back in the day, and Smashbox loves like a metallic liquid lip. I feel like that's like their thing. They're just not my favorite. I'm gonna find a lip in a minute. I might just use that Glossier gloss. I apologize, but. And when I was hanging out with Samantha yesterday, she gifted me a little tube of the Glossier gloss. So I'm gonna go grab it because it was stunning when I put it on last night. Like it's just a lip gloss, but it's just so much more. Like it's so glossy. I'll just show you. I'll be right back and I'll apply it on camera and I'll show you guys, and then we're gonna talk about the products briefly, and I'll let you know if I would buy any of this again or if I recommend it. So BRB. I've never tried anything from them before, but Sam gave me a few things last night, and this is just the clear transparent lip gloss. It has a bit of a pink tint to it, as you can tell. It's super glossy, and the formula is so unlike anything I've used before, I feel. It's like super sticky, but like not sticky at all. Okay, so it's like the most confusing texture. It's like so sticky in like a way that it's not coming off. Like this isn't gonna move, but it's not sticky to where it's like giving you those lines of lip gloss that go in between your lips. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like such an interesting texture. I don't know if I've felt a gloss like this in a while. I don't have much of an opinion on it. It's not like I'm like, oh my God, this is the best gloss I've ever used in my life. But right now, it's like so beautiful. I don't know if it causes like that white line. I'll see. Like, I can't even explain it. It's so thick and so like juicy. Like you can see it's like the glossiest of gloss. Oh, I love it so much. I love a good lip gloss. You guys know this about me. Eyeshadow palette. I feel like it's great. I feel like it worked fine. I don't feel like it's the most insane thing I've ever used in my entire life, but it worked great. I like Huda Beauty eyeshadows generally, and I think that if you really, really loved the way that the rose gold original looked, like I don't think you'll hate this formula at all. I don't know what the original formula was though, but I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard like some people absolutely love it and some are like, it's the worst in the world. So it's one of those things where you're gonna have to try it for yourself, but I didn't have any issues blending it at all. It's not the most insane eye look I've ever done, but I feel like it's really pretty. Bronzers from Hourglass, they definitely have a shimmer to them, but I actually feel like they applied really well. They blended out beautifully. I had no issues at all. I really like the way that they were applying. And with the Hourglass powder, I'm gonna have to try that again. I want to do like a full face of Hourglass. Let me know if that's something you guys are interested in. Right now, they're like my favorite brand. I don't know what it is. I just really am loving their products. I feel like they're so beautifully made. I've already raved about Hourglass, but I just feel like they're such a nice brand. I'm really interested in also trying a full face of Glossier. Would you guys be interested? Now that I've tried this, I'm like, okay, I've heard amazing things about the boy brow. I just want to try Glossier makeup. I've heard so many things going around about it recently. If you've tried anything from them, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what I should try and that you guys want to see me use, because I'm more than happy to buy a whole bunch of stuff and give it a go. They're a brand that like is up there for me on interest of trying and that I've seen so much of recently. The Hourglass product, like look how seamlessly it's blended into my skin. I don't feel like it's patchy at all. I just feel like it applied really nicely. I think I over applied it though. I think I went a little too heavy handed with it and I'm not used to using that little duo fiber brush like this, so maybe that could be why. The lashes, I like the lashes, but I don't love the lash glue that came with it. Again, I'm gonna stick to my duo lash adhesive. That's not bad. Like I feel like I like the lashes. I think they're really pretty. I'm a little confused at why it said lashaholic lashes on my paper and box and everything, but then it was like Eldora. Maybe they're the same brand. Maybe, I don't know. Rebranding? I don't know. I'll look into it. The highlighter, the Smashbox and Vlada stuff. Love the packaging so much. I actually feel like I like the way that the sheen is. It's not overly highlighty. It does definitely highlight my texture, but that's a highlighter in general is going to do that. But I feel like it's really pretty. I did use one of the darker shades. I feel like that could be a really nice highlighter for deeper skin tones. It's so beautiful in the pan too. Like, oh my God, it's so stunning. I wish I could like describe to you, like in here, it like on camera, it looks pretty, but in person, it's like the most beautiful pink gold interesting shift to it. It's definitely a duochrome shade. I think the packaging, they did amazing on that. I definitely want to try all the stuff out. There were some eyeliners I didn't realize, but I don't have enough time to do it today because I gotta get going. Impressed. I feel like those went really well. I don't have any issues. I feel like this whole face of makeup is really pretty. I don't think that it looks bad at all. What else did I try that was new? These, I don't know about these. I don't know. I can't imagine these on the face too. I feel like these would definitely like pick up product because they're very oily. I feel like the base of it is an oil. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try them again. I don't really have much of an opinion off of first impression because they're just so interesting. They're gorgeous though. Maybe applying it underneath the foundation and letting it kind of dry down, but then at that point, like your foundation's just gonna cover it. So the Glossier gloss, I don't really know how I feel about it. I mean, right now, it's like the most stunning gloss I've ever used in my entire life. It is just that. It's a lip gloss, so. Made in Canada, or are they a Canadian brand? Yeah, the Hourglass powder, I'm gonna need to try that again as well. As of right now, it's just like a powder. I've had some people being like, it's the most amazing, beautiful powder you'll ever use in your entire life. And I was like, oh my God, what could it be? And it's a nice powder. Like it didn't change my life though today, but it definitely looks beautiful. I feel like this is a really pretty face of makeup. I feel really pretty in it. And as of everything that I tried today, I don't think anything like really disappointed me. The one thing I really don't like is the metallic liquid lipsticks. It doesn't have anything to do with their formula. I just don't like them in general. I don't think I'll ever like a metallic liquid lipstick. There's not really been any that I've ever tried where I'm like, I'm gonna use this every day of my life. I always end up taking them off. And I think it's because I have smaller lips. They just don't suit me very well. I don't like them on other people either though. Every time I feel like I see them, I'm like, ugh. Like it just would have looked so much better to do like a gloss. I don't know. That's just my personal preference. All right, and that's, I think, everything I used today. Is that everything I used? Well, shit, that was That was it? All right, well, I guess that's it. Well, I thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you're interested in seeing a full face of Glossier makeup. I am so interested to try it all. Also, same with Hourglass. I want to do that, and I'm gonna do very soon a whole face of cream products, like cream and liquids. I'm excited because lately, that's what I've been doing every day. Cream products. Can you believe it? I can't, but I've been just doing it lately and it's been really working out for me. So I'm gonna be doing that video coming up soon. Let me know any other video requests you guys have in the comments. I'm gonna get back to filming. I'm gonna get back to my whole thing. I've been so unmotivated this last week. I've had some stuff go on and just personal stuff, and it's just, I need to just get back into the groove of things. But I really think this makeup turned out really beautiful and I really like it. So I hope you guys do too. I thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you have not yet, and I will see you at my next video. Bye! But before we do, make sure you guys follow my, what? No. Do that, but no. I don't even think I have new brow product or anything. All right, so my eyes are primed, my eyebrows are on. I'm very like flighty today. For really? Oh my god, it like made noise. Weird. That the original rose gold, from what I like have in my mind, I feel like the original, son of a bitch. Bought the formula. I just choose the church. Generally, there we are. Lashes are on, and I did my foundation. This one is not directly next. Ugh. Oh. I don't feel like it's like the most insane.